Hi everyone, my name is Janie Groeling, and today I will be talking to you about navigating social media in the hermit crab world. Social media is so important to help us advocate for hermit crabs and their proper care and to help spread awareness about this awful industry. So in today's presentation, I will be talking to you about utilizing TikTok and Instagram, how to make engaging and effective content, and the power of social media. But before we get into that, I'll tell you a little bit about me. So my name is Janie. I am 24, born and bred in New Jersey. I attended Virginia Tech from 2018 to 2022, where I got my bachelor's degree in communication and social sciences, and I also minored in psychology. My communications degree, I really focused in on social media marketing specifically, and then my psychology minor really complemented and went hand in hand with all the marketing that I was learning. So that really prepared me for all my social media endeavors today. And for work, I am doing social media marketing as well. So growing up in New Jersey, I was always exposed to all those beach shops at the Jersey Shore. I went to the Jersey Shore all my life growing up, still do. And unfortunately, I would see, all the hermit crabs being sold there. So at a very young age, I was exposed to that, gained a really big interest in hermit crabs, fell in love with them. And so all my life, hermit crabs have really been a huge interest for me and a really big part of my heart. So in high school, I decided to become a hermit crab parent, and that is how I spiraled into the hermit crab world and community and just went down that rabbit hole to start my hermit crab journey. So I have Norton, Scooter, Tito, Peony, and Steely, and I've had hermit crabs for 7 years now. I've had Norton the longest, so I've had him all 7 years, but they literally are my biggest passion and joy in life, and they are my little pride and joys. So those are my little guys. So aside from my degree and doing social media as work, I also do social media personally. So here are some examples of my experience and credibility. So the phone screen on the left, that is my TikTok with almost 136,000 followers. The phone screen on the right is my Instagram with almost 14,000 followers. And the pictures on the right side of the screen are just some examples of some successful videos of mine. So with my platform that I have built, I've dedicated it to advocating for hermit crabs. And I have been able to help hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people and their hermit crabs, answering questions. My DMs are always open, responding to comments, leading people to proper resources. It has truly been the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. And that's all because of social media. Social media really is the key to reach the masses for the hermit crab world and to change people's perception on hermit crabs, that they're not just disposable beach souvenirs, to advocate for proper care and to spread awareness about the horrible industry. Up first, we will be talking about utilizing TikTok and Instagram and why are they so important for the hermit crab world. A lot of the hermit crab community is on Facebook with our private groups, and the private groups really are amazing. It's where we can communicate with each other, support each other, and ask and answer questions. However, in these private Facebook groups, we can't go viral, we can't reach the masses. However, with public accounts on TikTok and Instagram, the chances for going viral and reaching the masses are a lot higher. So TikTok and Instagram. I kind of just touched on the first point. With TikTok and Instagram, there is a wide audience reach and opportunity to go viral. I am the perfect example for this. When I started my TikTok account, I had maybe five followers, and it was like my friends. So I posted my first ever video, which was me taking care of a little rescue bee. I love bees, I love bugs. But anyways, I posted this video with 5 followers, and little do you know, it went viral. And today it has like 8.9 million views or something. So I am proof that whether you have 0 followers, 1 million followers, you can go viral. I went viral with 5 followers. And it just takes one video, just like that. We can reach the masses. We can make such an impact for advocating for hermit crabs. The next point is TikTok and Instagram are used frequently for people to learn and look things up. So even instead of Google or YouTube, people will go on TikTok and Instagram to search up things. So for example, you can search up like, what does a hermit crab need in his diet? And then maybe my videos will come up, maybe your videos will come up. But a lot of people treat TikTok and Instagram like a search engine, and that is where they learn a lot, and that is where we need to be to answer their questions. So it's no secret, today's day and age, shorter attention spans, thanks to apps like TikTok. A lot of the younger generation, and me included, have a short attention span now because we're just constantly scrolling through short videos, getting that quick dopamine rush. And Instagram even has a video limit of 1 minute and 30 seconds, I believe. So with shorter attention spans these days, people are looking at TikTok and Instagram to get their content. And lastly, a really important point is TikTok and Instagram are home to the younger generation of hermit crab keepers. The younger generation today, majority of them are on TikTok and Instagram opposed to like Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. And this younger generation, they are our future. They are our hermit crab's future. They are the future voices for this cause, for the industry, to advocate for proper care. So it's important that we're catering to them on the platforms that they are using so they can learn and thus move forward, being their voice, being educated on hermit crabs. So now we know we want to utilize TikTok and Instagram specifically, but what kind of content should we be making and posting on TikTok and Instagram? So let's talk about making creative and engaging hermit crab content and how to get those views and thus spread awareness. So we want our content to be engaging, we want our content to provide value, and we want our content to follow fun trends while also being creative and original. So starting off with content being engaging, you want to start your videos off with a fun, interesting, captivating clip or sentence. You want to hook your audience right away in the first few seconds. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Me personally, if I'm scrolling and I don't think the video's fun or cool or interesting in the first like 3 seconds, I'll just scroll right on by. So the very first few seconds is really when you want to captivate your audience. You also want your audience to know what your video is going to be about, to incline them to keep watching and to see what happens. So a good example of this would be when I do feed my hermit crabs with me videos. I usually start off with a clip of one of my hermit crabs because, you know, any animal lover might watch, you know, hermit crabs are cool animals to look at. They're interesting. They're not an everyday dog or cat. So I'll start off with a clip of my hermit crab while doing a voiceover or me just speaking or text saying, feed my hermit crabs with me. So just in the first 3 seconds, they see my hermit crabs. So this is hermit crab related content, and they know I'm going to be feeding my hermit crabs dinner. So I captivated them with a cute little hermit crab, maybe some fun text, voiceover, song in the background, and then they also know what the video is going to be about because I'm informing them in the very beginning. And also to touch on the attention span thing, you know, short attention spans, keep your videos short and sweet. So next, providing value. So you want to give your audience a reason for them to follow you. You want to be an account people are going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to follow them because I like their content. So give viewers a reason to follow you and share your posts. People love to learn and relate to content, such as teaching an animal lover about hermit crabs or making a funny POV, which means point of view, video about pets that other pet owners can relate to. Cater your hermit crab videos to be informative, helpful, and inspiring. So a good example of this would be my account. I have a lot of helpful videos on, for example, how to calibrate your hygrometer, what proper substrate looks like, what a complete meal looks like. I am providing value to my to the audience with hermit crab knowledge, hermit crab care. I am a resource they can come to and follow to better their hermit crab care or to learn from. Or maybe they're just animal lovers interested in learning these facts about hermit crabs. So be an account that can provide value to people so they want to follow you. And lastly, follow trends and be creative. So jumping on trends can help you gain views and followers. Use trending songs and sounds if you'd like. There's also trending filters, trending templates. There's a lot of trends out there. Don't just rely on trends though, be yourself and get creative. Make content you genuinely would enjoy watching yourself. So when I'm making my videos, at the end, I take a step back and I think, would I watch this if it came up on my page, or would I scroll? So try to think from that perspective too. And hermit crabs are such a niche community that if you apply hermit crabs into everyday trends that maybe are about dogs or just whatever, if you apply hermit crabs to trends, people are gonna watch because, oh my God, hermit crabs, people are gonna be fascinated by that. So applying a niche topic like hermit crabs into popular trends, success rates might be high. And that happened to me. I did a trend with hermit crabs, a really popular trend going around, and that video of mine, I think, has around 4 million views. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of being part of a niche community and spreading it to the masses. And because people are genuinely interested in hermit crabs, and it's crazy. They love it. So all I use to make my videos is my phone, and optional, you can download an app like CapCut, which I just use to edit clips together. I save it from CapCut and then I post it on Instagram and TikTok. Or you can just edit within Instagram and TikTok too, which is easy peasy as well. So at the very least, all you need is your phone. That's all you need. So next are some tips for posting your content. The first one is just never care about what others might think about you. Don't let other people's opinions prevent you from posting content that you enjoyed making, that you're proud of, that you want to put out there. If I cared about what people thought of me, I would not have the platform I do today. Just do it for the hermit crabs. That always helps me. But yeah, life's way too short to care about what other people think about you. Just do what makes you happy, do what you have fun doing, and you'll make a difference. It just takes one video to make a difference. Use relevant hashtags such as hashtag hermit crab, hashtag hermit crabs. I use those two in every single video of mine. Or you can use others like hashtag pets of TikTok, hashtag nature, hashtag animals, hashtag trend name, hashtag if you're an Etsy vendor, your store name. These hashtags will help people that engage with those hashtags also see your videos. Have good lighting. Lighting's really important. People want to be able to see what they're watching, of course. And better lighting means also better quality. So, have good lighting if you can. You can buy cheap ring lights if you need off Amazon too. If you don't have natural lighting at the time. Consistency is key. Try posting frequently. I'm not saying post every single day because obviously that's hard. We all have lives. But try to be as frequent as you can. There was a point in my TikTok I was posting almost every single day. But that's not always possible. I post now a few times a week. I try to. But your followers want to follow active accounts. They're not going to follow you if you're never posting. So just try to make it a priority to post frequently. Consistency is key. So from my experience, I've learned posting in the evening on weekdays between 4 to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays is really good. And then on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, anytime from 11 a.m. to 6, 7, 8 p.m. And this is Eastern time. I'm in New Jersey. But once you start posting, you'll get a feel for what times work best for you. But from my experience, evening on weekdays, late morning, afternoon on weekends. And lastly, make a link tree with helpful links to put in your bio. So if you go to my Instagram or TikTok, you'll see I have a link in my bio, and that is a link tree that I created, which is just another list of a bunch of links that I put in there. So it's a condensed little area where people can get all the resources that I want them to find. So I have hermit crab care resources. I have shop hermit crab food and accessories, which is a list of the Etsy shops. I have my Amazon storefront. I have adoption resources, etc. So having that link in your bio is just an easy place for your followers to just get to all the resources you would want them to get to. And it's an easy place if someone asks you a question, hey, check the link in my bio. I have my Amazon storefront there. Maybe that's what you're looking for, etc. So that's definitely very helpful too. So content ideas for your hermit crabs. I know not everyone wants to put their face or voice in a video maybe, but here are a bunch of ideas to help get the ball rolling for brainstorming. So ones that I tend to do, I have like cute and interesting montages starting on the left side. So that one is a montage of different clips of my hermit crabs changing shells. People love to see hermit crabs changing shells, and just cute montages of cute animals. So that one's super easy, put a cute song over it. How-to videos, so that one is a how to calibrate your hygrometer. Step-by-step tutorials that people can save and follow for their own use. Next is unboxing hauls. That video is of me unboxing my Lucky Crab Co. pools. Everyone loves a good unboxing haul, whether that's hermit crab supplies, clothes, appliances, whatever. People just love to watch unboxing hauls. So if you ever order your hermit crabs and stuff, sit down and make a video out of it. Industry awareness, of course, very, very important videos to make as a hermit crab advocate. Those are always, obviously very easy for us to make because we're all so passionate about it. So those are good ones to help reach the masses for sure, to educate and spread awareness. And next is a tank tour. Everyone loves a good tank tour. We all love to see each other's tanks and setups. So those are always really fun and interesting. And you can have fun with it. Like I made one of Norton. It was like a MTV crib type tour. I made one from his point of view, giving a tour of his crib, basically. So have fun with it. Tank maintenance. So whenever I maintain the tank, whether that's cleaning out their pools, adding new leaf litter, changing out their dinner dishes, etc. Just making like fun little videos about that. And feed my hermit crabs with me. Always a classic video to make. Those have been pretty successful on my end of social media, but people love to see me feeding my hermit crabs. So next time you feed yours, find a creative little way to show people what your hermit crabs are getting for dinner. In the next slide, I'm going to show you an example video of one of mine, which is one of the first hermit crab advocation videos that I made.
Hi, I'm Janie, and if there's a video you watched today, I hope it's this one. I bet a lot of you didn't know that hermit crabs can live 30, 40, even 50 years in the wild. That's because they're marketed as souvenirs from the beach or easy disposable pets. The hermit crabs you see on boardwalks or in pet stores aren't domestic to the United States, meaning they are taken from their homes, and the industry is sickening. They are kept in wooden barracks with little food or water, and are put into nutcracker-like devices to break open their shells to force them into a painted shell to market better to kids. Of course, many die in that process and are thrown in the trash, and the rest are wrapped away in a sack and sent to the stores. And then the ones that do survive are sold in these plastic prisons. I have been a hermit crab owner for about 6 years, and I currently have 4. One of my goals in life is to spread awareness about hermit crabs and how much time, money, and care it really takes for these guys. They can be lifelong friends, and they each have their own little personality. I'm tired of them being marketed as toys, only to live a few days or weeks.
So the last part of my presentation is about the power of social media and how social media is the key to make a difference for the hermit crab world. So with social media, we can of course reach the masses, and by reaching the masses, we can gain opportunities, which we might not have had if it wasn't for us utilizing social media. So social media content has the power to reach millions and millions of people, and in today's world, it can be used as a driving force for change. We can build communities, relationships, partnerships, and we can reach important people that can help us make a difference. So to jump off that, like reaching news outlets, other media companies and accounts, podcasts, articles, maybe even politicians. In my case, one of my hermit crab videos that went viral, Barstool Sports reposted it. And those Barstool Sports followers might not have seen a hermit crab video if it wasn't for the one of mine they reposted. So I just reached a whole new audience by Barstool Sports posting one of my videos. And they saw one of my videos because it went viral. The Dodo, a animal news company or media company, they worked with me to create a video about hermit crabs, me taking care of them with my dad. So that was a whole other account and millions of followers that were exposed to hermit crab content because my viral videos reached the Dodo. My viral videos reached Barstool Sports. I was asked to be on a podcast. And that's all because of social media. That's all because I put myself out there to advocate for hermit crabs, and it reached the masses and it reached important people and accounts. So it's crazy how many opportunities are out there. And of course, there's power in numbers. If all of us are coming together and really trying to push this message about hermit crabs and proper care, to adopt, don't shop, leave shells at the beach, then we can really make a difference. And chances are we are going to reach important people that can help us facilitate a change. So how does social media actually help hermit crabs? By us posting about hermit crabs and spreading awareness about the cruel industry, more and more people will learn about adopting and not shopping, and the alternatives that are out there instead of buying from the beach shops or Petco, PetSmart, whatever. And by more people learning about that, the less hermit crabs that are being bought from these beach shops and pet stores, thus less hermit crabs that are being replaced and taken from the wild. So that can make a huge difference and be a stepping stone to stopping the industry. It can also help lead people to proper resources such as Lycos and adoption resources, the hermit crab Etsy shops. There are so many important resources out there that people just don't know about. I didn't know about them. So now I make it a point to always tell people, like, go to the Lycos Facebook group, click the link in my bio, and go to Hermit Crab Food and Accessories where all the Etsy shops are. We know how important diet is. The Etsy shops are a great resource for people to know. So by pushing hermit crab content, people are following, people are utilizing the links in our bio, people, they're seeing the products we use in our videos, they're going to be exposed to those helpful resources such as Lycos, Etsy shops, etc. And thus better care for their hermit crabs. So we can also show people how amazing and resilient these animals are. Hermit crabs have a bad rep, and it breaks my heart because we all know they have their little unique personalities. They are the cutest little things. They're smart, they're resilient, they're amazing creatures. And they're marketed as disposable souvenirs at the beach, marketed for kids, easy pets that don't last long. That's the furthest from the truth. And we can show people, hey, these hermit crabs, they're high maintenance, expensive, like lifelong companions almost. And, people just need to know the truth about hermit crabs, and it might make them think twice before they buy their 4-year-old hermit crabs at the beach in one of those plastic metal wired cages. So yeah, and we can get noticed by bigger influencers and networks, articles, podcasts, etc., like how I touched on the last slide. By posting about hermit crabs, we might reach Barstool, for example, the Dodo, like how I talked about, and then they go ahead and post about hermit crabs because they saw it from us. And then we just reached millions of more people because they saw our video and posted it. So that can make such a huge difference and be a domino effect and really help facilitate the movement of stopping the industry and spreading more awareness. And lastly, petitions and donations. By spreading awareness of hermit crabs and reaching more people, the more people that could possibly donate and, help or donate shells to crustacean plantation, for example. So power in numbers. So in conclusion, change is at our fingertips, as in our phones, as in social media. If used right, social media can change the hermit crab world. We can reach more people than ever while advocating for proper care, advocating for adopting, not shopping, leaving shells at the beach, and stopping the industry. The community will keep growing as we utilize social media to teach the younger generation the ropes and for them to advocate and make a difference in the future. All it takes is one video to go viral. You might just be the catalyst for something big. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope you learned something. If you ever have any questions, you can DM me on TikTok and Instagram, which are right there. And together, we really, really can make a difference for our precious little hermit crabs with social media. Thank you.